Good morning to you all. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Deenabandhu, Jagatpade, Kobisha, Gobiga Ganda, Radha Kanda, Namastude. So why did I call Krishna and paid my obeisance? Because 5,000 years ago, he combined all the existing knowledge and made the essence out of it. Made the essence out of it, and he called that one of the most celebrated philosophy book, Bhagavad Gita. There he said, knowledge brings happiness. There he said, knowledge, little advancement of knowledge may save you from the greatest fear of your life. Today in the COVID pandemic scenario, actually like earlier, you had a Spanish flu and so many SARS and all these things we couldn't handle. People were left to die. Now because of the knowledge, little advancement of knowledge, we have the Zoom technology. We didn't leave you. So we didn't leave you to idle because of pandemic. So we are coming through the electromagnetic radiation. So electromagnetic radiation, zooming is basically electromagnetic radiation. So we are reaching you with the antennas and receivers and so on. This work, development done 200, 300 years ago. And that is a James Clerk Maxwell did this. So that's what the science play a big role. What is science? It's an organized form of knowledge. So universe is a knowledge center. So you are our last baby of the University of Jaffna to have your graduation and education from the Vavuniya campus. Because October 1st, the Vavuniya campus is going to be declared as a University of Vavuniya. So you are the last one, our last child. So to graduate from the University of Jaffna, because once you register under University of Jaffna, you will be graduating under University of Jaffna. There are two occasions the Vice Chancellor meet the freshers. One is the inauguration ceremony like today, and other one is the graduation ceremony. So I really embraced you, because as a freshers you bring fragrance. So in the pandemic situation, just imagine, without the right setup for this ICT development and the fundamental science development, even the vaccine. So we have two departments in your applied science faculty. The one is the physical science, other one is the biological science. The physical science actually is headed by Mr. Thirukumaran. Maybe soon he may be a doctor, I don't know. So he's a Mr. Thirukumaran. So he is a trained computer scientist. And also, what is physical science? Basically, this science involved with the whole material universe. Whole material universe, from the black holes to the micro level statistical mechanics. And biological science, here we have environmental science, but it is headed by Dr. Jaya Gauri. And this is all about the life. So how the life thrive. So there are two important things in applied science. Applied science, the utility of the science. So very appropriately, 20 years ago, this faculty was founded and now is well groomed and ready to deliver. So you are the fortunate one. So when I come to the university, so this is a knowledge center. In the knowledge center, we do three things: imparting knowledge, then create knowledge, and disseminate knowledge. So imparting knowledge means we teach, and teaching learning take place in the university. So most of the money is devoted for that, and human resources are hired for this, and they are the one bring the light in your life, because knowledge is compared, or the metaphor for knowledge is light, because light dispels darkness. Because if you take darkness in your room or in your house in the night time, there is no way of removing darkness. There is no direct process. You can't take a bucket and put the darkness inside the bucket and throw out of the window. No. Only way to remove darkness or ignorance, actually ignorance is actually compared to darkness. So if you remove darkness, only way is remove ignorance. Actually ignorance bring death. So ignorant people die early. Ignorant people have a miserable life. They don't lead a happy life because they don't know what to do with this wonderful body and this world. So ignorant people actually compared to darkness. So remove darkness, you open up the window. So switch on the light. So how do you switch on the light? There should be a power there to bring the light. That's what is said. The gurus are there, guru varaks are there, these gurus are there, teachers are there. Teachers are compared like this: one lit candle can light 1,000 unlit candles. So one guru can bring light in light thousands and thousands of students. So today, as a student, you are entering the campus, you will be enlightened with the discipline of the knowledge. So this is a knowledge center. So 1,000 unlit candle cannot lit even a single candle. You understand? So burning candle can light 1,000 unlit candle. So you can make 1,000 candles, being enlightened by one candle. So our teachers are being recruited and they have been trained, they have been given postgraduate studies opportunities. So they are ready to deliver. So deliver what? So bring light in your life. That will dispel darkness. So that is the most important thing. So in the applied science, what do you do? What is science? Science is organized form of knowledge. So how do you organize the knowledge? That's what today, to organize your data, you need the computers, you need the hard disk, you need so many clouding technique is there. So you can organize the knowledge. So you need a language to organize the knowledge. That's what the mathematics mathematics play a big role in organizing a knowledge. I am a professor of mathematics, although as a vice chancellor. So I know the importance of mathematics in this science organization. Otherwise, they can't go deep. Only the shallow talking. I know some biologists, some other scientists and business people all talk about their findings. Their findings are very shallow. Somebody said, if you go deep into any field, whether it's archaeology, history, or language, or linguistics, or humanities, social science, medical science, engineering science, anything, if you go deep into any field, the tool is the mathematics. So deep understanding of mathematics reveal. Otherwise, you can't dive into the field. Only you wash your hand and wash your body in the shore and come back. So only you get wet and then it dries off. That's what our whole purpose of knowledge. Let me finish that, because I am a vice chancellor. So we are committed to shaping your life for next 3-4 years, because you are in the period of learning. So that's a brahmacharya. You are not, most of them, you are not married. So you are ready to learn, and your parents are ready to support. They have been supporting since your birth. Now at the age of 18, 19 is adolescent period. So adolescent period, so much of emotion come. So if it should be directed properly. Otherwise, if it's not directed properly, this ragging and other violence come out of you. So to direct you properly, the best way is cultivating knowledge. So we are going to support you to cultivate knowledge. So that's what Jayasilan knows about English. English also is a tool. It's not the knowledge tool. It's not the knowledge domain, but it's a tool. It's a language. So today in the modern world, globalized setup. So we would like our students to have a global citizenship. Global citizenship means you can go to any country and do anything. For example, I was given a Australian passport. Why? Because they said this man is worth to be declared as an Australian citizen. Similarly, I could get the citizenship in any country because most of the time if I apply, because I got these attributes, because to mathematics and my accomplishment. Similarly, no, I am not boasting. We would like every student of our university be a global citizen. They should be able to migrate and do whatever they do, and they come back to our country and serve. Sri Lanka is a beautiful country, and most of the people are blessed because we have grain, we have ocean, we have mountains, we have rivers, we have tanks, and no problem. Everything is there. Now even President said go for organic fertilizers. So that will, maybe at the beginning it may be a struggle, but end of the day it's good. Because what happened, in Anuradhapura there were 2,000 tanks, but people in Anuradhapura buying water to drink. So what happened? So all these artificial fertilizers ruined, the sediment came and ruined the tank. So now the CKA disease, chronic kidney disease, has come up in Sri Lanka in a big deal. Recently in Polonnaruwa they opened up a big hospital for kidney disease. So that was the environmental science faculty led by Anandini, one of the most experienced person. So she is leading the bunch, very dedicated, and the staff is committed and motivated. Then the rector is there, Mangalis, and most of the people in the management faculty live there in the faculty. So I hope in the Vavuniya University setup you are going to thrive. Will give you more independence and more freedom to thrive. Again, I tell you, knowledge brings happiness, knowledge brings contentment, knowledge brings clarity, knowledge brings satisfaction, and more than that, knowledge brings freedom. Even Nelson Mandela, he was put in the prison for 25 years. Mahatma Gandhi was put in the prison, but their freedom feeling was not deprived. They always felt they are free because they had the knowledge. So it's so important when you are young, you cultivate the knowledge, you become masters in this field, in the discipline. So in dependence, there is no happiness. Even if you are dependent on your parents, dependent on your country, then you is a burden. So this is the time to liberate. So for example, a bird sitting on the branch of a tree, never worried whether hurricane going to come or not, whether this bad weather or not going to come or not, because it got the wings. So whether even the tree fall, the bird goes in the air and escape and not fear. Now our people are feared because they are dependents. So independence and freedom. So what we do the next 3-4 years, what we are going to impart you knowledge, we are going to train you, whether this COVID or not, online or whatever form, we are going to train you. The only thing is, while you are in the home, you save a lot of money. When you are coming to Vavuniya and live, it's a hot weather, you spend a lot of money for residence, food and everything. So even for a month you need 20,000, no 25,000. So buy a good phone, smartphone, and you go to the Zoom and SLT account. They give you now. Yesterday I talked about ICTA people. So the all mobile managers are ready to give you this video conferencing facilities. So for the students, so our Learn network is there. Sri Lanka Educational Research Network is there. It's headed by Dr. Raghal, one of my friends from Eastern Virginia University. So we are ready. The country is ready. People are ready. The minister is headed by one of the top professors in the nation, the GL Pires, and his secretary is Professor Kapila Perera, is a former Vice Chancellor of Moratuwa University. Now the Sampath Amaradunga also very committed, and our senior professor, UG chairman. So we have a big team, irrespective of politics, irrespective of everything, prepared to deliver. So this is your time. This is your time to catch it. Because if you miss the catch, then the life is miserable. You are the fortunate one to enter the university. And when the catch comes, if you catch it, then the country celebrate. Then everything moves. If you miss it, then it's a failure. So I don't want you to fail in this. But I really wish you all the best to do well. in this endeavor for last entering the university. I really congratulate you and coming out of this bottleneck of the GCA level competition and getting admission and choosing your Vavuniya campus of the University of Jaffna. And it's a great feeling for me to invite you as a freshers. You bring new blood to our institution. Without your coming, our university get older, and I really feel sick with working with the old people, because they can't bring fragrance. So young people are the one, they play, they entertain, they dance, they do everything, they create, they innovate. Everything is done by the young people. That's a history. Even the music, art, sports, everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to go into too long on this. So, thank you very much for listening to me, and I wish you all the best. I really would like to congratulate this applied science faculty, the physical science department and the biological science department, for making your life, students' life better, and their commitment, and not being lockdown time, organizing this inauguration just after getting the list as soon as they can. And I hope initially they had also reluctance to commence their studies. I hope all come to the faculty. I know some of them are in the home and talking. They should come to faculty, and they should stay together and deliver this, this degree program in such a manner so that our those students, they believed in me, believed in us, do well. So it's a big teamwork. Team means more of us, less of me. That is team means. So I really again requesting the blessing of the Lord Krishna, because he is the one produces one top book in 5,000 years ago about the knowledge gathering and knowledge dissemination and this Guru Parampara system and all these things. Then Lord Buddha gave after same thing in the Dhammam in the 2000 years ago. Similarly, then Muhammad gave, Allah Sallallahu gave maybe 1500 years ago. These things are going. That's another thing. But in the science endeavor, we do it by ourselves in the evidence base. So we continue to deliver. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So I am very glad that I am given this opportunity. Reluctantly I am leaving because I have to go for another inauguration. So I wish you all the best. And these students are the most blessed one to commence their studies today. Is a blessed day for the University of Jaffna. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Anandini, for the opportunity. Thank you.